Hey, legends. Frazer Brooks here with the day 2 of the free 5-day blitz. I hope you are doing absolutely incredible. I hope that you were able to watch day 1, and if you weren't able to and you missed it, if you have the VIP pass, remember you're able to watch days 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 whenever you want in the members area. You've got that for life. Hey, we're on day 2 right now. You have until the timer hits 0 to be able to access and watch this content. When it hits 0, we will be taken to day 3. And this content will be lost forever for everyone who doesn't have the VIP pass. Also, it was super good to see those of you who do have the VIP pass on last night's Zoom call. Look forward to seeing you again tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So before I get started with today's content, I want to talk about like the business as a whole and what you really kind of need to focus on when building your business inside of network marketing. And obviously give you an assignment, is I want to talk about Success Summit Online really quickly. It's happening 4th, 5th, and 6th of November. So I want to talk to you about the speakers because I'm going to share some of the speakers with you today. Maybe I'll share some of them, other ones later on. I'm just getting my notes out so I don't miss anyone. So I'm really excited this year that Jessie Lee Ward is going to be speaking at the event. I think it's her second or third. I think it's her second Success Summit appearance, which I'm really excited about. My friend Rob Sperry is also going to be speaking at the event. Really excited about that. My really good friend and one of my mentors, Peter Sage, is going to be at the event. For those of you who don't know Peter Sage, he was one of Tony Robbins' former head coaches, has an eight-figure business and best-selling author, international speaker, was once the replacement for Bill Clinton and Donald Trump at events. He's mentored millions of people all over the world. Many millionaires all over the world. And then also, Eric Worre is going to be speaking at this year's Success Summit. There's a bunch of more speakers that I'll announce to you guys tomorrow. But for the ones today, Jessie Lee Ward, Rob Sperry, Peter Sage, and Eric Worre. I'm going to be interviewing Eric. I'm going to be pulling out the best stuff that you actually need in today's world from him as well. So if you want your ticket as well as the VIP pass, it's actually included in the VIP pass for just $50 wild, then click the button down below here, FrazerBrooks.com/upgrade to be able to go and get that. Right, let's talk about the business. So network marketing is a top-down business, okay? Let's draw a little stick man. I know there's more women on this call, so I'm gonna go like that, right? Because I just know there's more women on this call than there are men. Okay, so here we go. Everyone has their business. They join their business, whether it's a binary compensation plan, a unilevel compensation plan, matrix compensation plan. It has a physical product. It's a service. It's a skincare. It's a health and wellness. It's a travel platform. Whatever it is, the business is still the same for everyone. Why? It starts from the top and you work your way down. So the first thing that we have in this business is we have our mindset, right? We have our mindset. And mindset is the thing that's going to hold everything together. In fact, if you were to build a house, the foundation would be the mindset. The building itself would be the skill set, and the roof would be the leadership development. And those are the 3 things that you need. And everything falls under those 3 things. So here's what I want you to think about. I want you from now on, when you're making notes, by the way, this tip I'm about to give you literally changed the game for me because I got clarity and reduced overwhelm whenever I was learning something. So whenever I was learning, this is like when I was getting started, I got really overwhelmed with my notes because I would go to an event, there would be 5 speakers there, and the 5 speakers would all talk about different things. So let's say one talks about mindset, the other one talks about inviting, the other one talks about following up, another one talks about going live on Facebook, and then another one talks about leadership. Well, I would have these notes, and I would be buzzing about the notes, but I would never review them, and it would always overwhelm me, and I'd never really know what to do from it. So I started taking 3 notebooks with me. This is going to sound completely weird, but nowadays, because you can have digital with iPads, you can take really great notes on iPads. There's a great device called Remarkable. The word, like, wow, he's remarkable, right? There's a great device called Remarkable, but also you can just use your iPhone notes. So you want to split your notes into 3 sections, 3 notepads, 3 different pages. One is going to be mindset, one is going to be skill set, and one is going to be leadership development. Because when you think about it, everything you learn in this game all comes back to these one of three things. Mindset keeps you in the game, the skill set gets you paid for playing the game, and the leadership development sets you free. Meaning, when you have a strong mindset, you just don't quit, right? You understand there's ups and downs, but you just don't quit. When you've got a weak mindset, you give up. You blame other people. You think this is not going to work for people like me. You're naturally negative, okay? When you have the skill set, when you play in the game and you actually put your skills to practice, you actually do the work, you get paid well. You might make $500 a month, $5,000 a month, $50,000 a month. The bigger your skills, the bigger your paycheck. The skills pay the bills. You get paid on who you are, not what you want, right? You want to win the lottery. You win the lottery, you end up losing it all because you're not $1 million person. But if you're, if you make $1 million in network marketing and somehow you lose it all, you can make $1 million back because you're $1 million person, okay? Now, if mindset keeps you in the game, skills get you paid for the game, leadership development, building leaders on your team, having people do the work whether you're there or not, having people running their own events within your team, that creates leverage, and leverage creates a business, and a business allows you to be free. A lot of you guys have a business that's dependent on you making sales or you getting recruits. You don't have anyone in your team just yet who's doing the work whether you're there or not. Therefore, it feels like you've just got a job and you don't really have a business. Okay? That's just it. So, again, what I did then was whenever I heard someone, let's say Peter Sage is on the stage. Obviously, he'll be there at Success Summit. I know probably more of you can relate to Eric Worre, so we'll say Eric Worre because he's in network marketing. Peter Sage is just a transformational coach who's just unreal. So good, right? So Eric's talking, and he talks about mindset. He talks about the 7 skills in network marketing, and then he gives some leadership tips. And you've got these great notes about everything. But if you had one page that had the mindset tips, and then the next speaker came on and gave mindset tips, and then all of your notes were just mindset, mindset, mindset. When you're having a wobble, you get your mindset book, and you open it, and you just read the notes that you had all on mindset, and you feel like you've leveled up your mindset. Then the skill set, you open your skill set book. You know what? I really need to learn some skills that okay, great. And then now you have someone who looks like a leader on your team, so you go to your leadership book and you go, right, okay, all your leadership notes, and you go, right, okay, that's what I needed to know. And now you're going to go, right, okay, the book that I'm reading, this is a skill set book. This is a skill set book. This is a mindset book. Well, mindset, skill set, and leadership. But now you can start to categorize what you're learning into the 3 main categories because these are the 3 things you need to learn. Okay, so mindset, that's the first thing. We need to improve our mindset. We get around positive people. We do positive things. We eliminate the toxic things in our life. If you have, and one of the best things you can do is write a list of all the things that drain your energy, and then write a list of all the things that give you energy. The same with people. Write a list of all the people who drain your energy, and write a list of all the people who give you energy. And the idea is that you need to do 3 more things that give you energy for every one thing that drains it. So, for example, in my life, things that drain my energy are doing emails and admin work. I hate it. So if I do some emails, or if I know I've got to do some emails, I will go live, I will coach someone, and I will spend time with Svetlana. Those are 3 things that give me energy. Right, hang out with Svetlana, I feel good, I go live, I'm buzzing, and then I reply to a message that I've had with someone asking me for a question. I coach people, so it fulfills me. So I get energy, and then I get it all drained away from me by doing emails. But if I was to do the emails, I'd be so drained that when I speak with Svetlana, I'm like, it's half-hearted. When I'm going live, I give myself excuses not to bother going live. And when someone reaches out to me asking for guidance, I'm short. I'm a bit, not snappy, but I'm shorter than I could be. So I've trained myself to do the good before I do the bad. And this has just created a ridiculous amount of momentum. So far, there's 2 assignments here. Number 1 is arrange your notes from today onwards so that you can start to establish what's mindset, what's skill set, what's leadership. You'll know when you're on the way there, when you start to identify, this is mindset. Ooh, that quote's going to help me with mindset. Ooh, that speaker taught loads of good stuff. John Maxwell, leadership, 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 right? So that's a really good assignment. Second assignment is to write that list of what are the good things you do and what are the bad things you do from an energy point of view. And then when it comes to people, your husband might drain your energy, but you love him and you're not going to get rid of him. Your mum might drive you mad. You're not going to get rid of her, right? I mean, there's ways, but no, I'm kidding, right? Maybe your uncle drives you mad, but you're not just going to disown them. But then there might be 3 people who give you energy: your upline, a sideline, and one of your team members. So now, let's say you go into a family function on a Saturday night. What are you going to do Saturday day? You're going to speak to your upline, your sidelines, your downlines. You're going to speak to your best friend who always has your back. You're going to speak to your auntie who absolutely loves the business that you do. You're going to build your energy up knowing that it's most likely going to take a dent, most likely going to come down. So important in network marketing, guys. So important in life as well, because everything is energy. A lot of people come to me and they say, Frazer, your energy is infectious. Like, how do you do it? It's because I understand the things that give me it, things that take it away, the people who give me it, the people who take it away. I've got to the stage now where it's not rude. So if it ever happens to you with me, like, please understand that it's just where I'm at in my life, and I hope that you get to the same stage. If I'm here and someone comes to me and is like, oh, the weather sucks, Liverpool are playing so bad, network marketing's going down, blah, 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 I will go, and I'll just walk away. And it might feel rude, but by me protecting my energy, I can give my energy on to hundreds of other more people, which is therefore not selfish. Whereas that person, because they're in that state, might think it is. It doesn't happen too often because a lot of people are aware about that with me and they're always positive, which is good, right? So anyway, let's move on. Weird, I know, right? After this, we have our eyes. Our eyes are for vision. Now, my dad always said to me, Frazer, you don't need good eyesight to have good vision, right? He always said that to me, and he's so true. But we tend to see that, our eyesight is what gives us vision. And having vision in this game is one of the keys to building a massive team, because one of the ways to build a huge team is transferring your vision of the team, the overall team, not your own vision, the overall team vision, to other people. Your team vision will always come before personal vision. Now, why do I say this? Because if I always say, hey guys, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to be a millionaire. You know what most people do, especially in the UK and Europe? Good for you. Good for you. Now, in America, it might be a little bit different, but if you say, hey guys, we're building a team that's going to the moon. We're building a team that's going to have 100 millionaires on it. We're building a team where we're going to have 1,000 people making $20,000 a month. Do you want to be a part of it? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, now you've got the team going. Now you can kind of build your personal vision and start sharing it. So my own personal vision is using the income from the mission, from the team, from the overall team vision. I hope one day that I'm going to be able to buy a villa in the Maldives, for example, right? I don't know if you even can do that. I'm going to be able to buy a skyscraper penthouse in New York, right, for example. And then because other people have bought into the team vision, it's like, I want that too, and it's possible. If he thinks it's possible for me too, because we do the same thing. Now, here's the interesting thing, though. If you look at my eyes and my ears, they are almost level. Almost level. Now, when we talk about the word vision, we also think about clear. We have a clear vision. Well, the last 3 letters of the word clear spell ear. So we also got to understand and appreciate that it's not just what we see, it's also what we hear, which is going to determine our vision. So the majority of people do this. They get they get a load of magazines. They sit in front of the fireplace, usually around Christmas, New Year time, and they cut out the different things that they want, and they put it on a board, and then they call that board a vision board. All right? Maybe there's some of you guys going, yeah, I've got a vision board. Well, how many of those things have actually come true? For a lot of people, not very many. For some people, everything. Okay? Some people quit before it. Some people don't actually believe in it. Some people put things on their vision board that they don't want, but they want it because they have it on there because they think their friends want that and value that and not them. I know. Crazy. Red Ferrari. Do you really want that? Okay? So, they cut out these things. Here's the key. Because you only see the vision board, you don't hear the vision board, what I want you to do is I want you to audio yourself. This is the third assignment, by the way. The first assignment is to structure your notes. The second assignment was to make a list of the good versus bad things and good versus bad people. Third assignment is I want you to message yourself, right? Like audio message or video message to say, hey, Frazer, it's October the 10th, 2032. What am I now? I'm 44 years old. I'm driving in the convertible Rolls Royce. Your kids are in the back, happy as anything. You look to your left and you see your wife with a bigger smile on her face, wearing the clothes that she wants, the jewelry that she always used to walk past the window. And in the distance is the Alps, the Swiss Alps. And you're going to your Alps cabin to spend a month skiing in Zurich, whatever, right? Not Zurich, but outside of Zurich, right? Your family are going to be flying in on your private jet and spending a week with you. And as they leave, your friends are going to come, and so on and so forth. Your life is way better than you can ever imagine it. Now, you're obviously going to say things that you want one day in your life, but if anything feels icky when you say it, you don't really want it. If you say something that you want, you get excited, you're like, oh my God, you hear that. If you say something, you're like, do I actually really want that? No, you don't. So get really clear on that, because again, the clarity and clear is going to create vision here and here, right? Okay, next up. I'm going to whiz through these because I'm running out of time. Next up, words. What's the words? What's the story you're telling yourself and other people? I'm not good at this business. I'm not good at recruiting. I can't reach the top. I won't rank advance. I'm not a network marketer. I'm not extroverted. I'm rubbish at speaking on stage. I have a huge fear of speaking in front of other people. My family don't get it. My partner doesn't support it. The words that you tell your other people and yourself is what the reality is. Okay? It's what the reality is. So, I'm not good enough yet. I can't recruit yet. I don't have any customers yet. I'm not extroverted yet. I'll tell you what I mean by that is I'm not extroverted. I never will be extroverted, but I can switch the extroverted version of me on for 15 minutes, an hour, or 2 days. I crash after it. For those of you who are introverted and have gone to an event before and you feel like you get out your shell a little bit because you're clapping, and you don't just clap at home, you're clapping for people, you're going, woo, yeah, this is amazing. You're dancing at night. It takes so much energy. You've gotten into an extroverted state or extroverted version of you, and then you come back. It's like Red Bull, and you crash. It's like Red Bull, right? You kind of you go to the event, you kind of drink the extroverted Red Bull, and then you're like, yeah, I'm buzzing and vibrating at a higher level and vibrating at an extroverted level, and then the crash comes and you feel like you are hungover, but you've not drank a single drop of alcohol. All right? So start saying, I'm not extroverted yet. I'm not good at speaking in front of people yet. I can't do public speaking yet. I can't go live yet. I'm rubbish at doing I can't do reels. I'm bad at reels. Whatever. Change your story, change your life. We mentioned it yesterday. It's all about the story that you tell yourself. Whatever you say to yourself and you believe in, that's true. That's true. All right. So, by the way, guys, where would you put all these notes? Mindset, right? I hope you're starting to think about this. Mindset, vision, the words, story, audio board instead of a vision board. It's all mindset. It's not skill. It's not leadership development. It's all mindset. So now what can you do? Oh, hey, in today's training, we're going to talk about mindset. Open mindset book. Bang, there we go. I've got a whole training there that's going to teach the team on mindset. That was an empty page, but you understand, right? Next up, mindset, vision, ears with vision, words, throat, bang, heart. There we go, heart. Passion, energy, drive. What excites you? Don't forget, guys, in this business, it's all about a transference. To recruit people, it's a transference of energy. It's a transference of excitement and enthusiasm and emotion. To get them to grow and understand the business, then it comes to vision. To get them to stay in the game, it's mindset. To get them to get paid, it's skill set. To set them free, it's leadership. This is the journey. This is the whole journey. Your energy, your excitement, your enthusiasm, your emotion is going to get someone to look at it and take this serious and kind of go, he's fired up. Like, he wouldn't be fired up if things were going bad. So he's only fired up because things are going good. I probably should take a look at this. Okay, I like what I see because the transference of energy and belief and conviction was there. Then, hey, we've got this mission. We've got this vision of the team. We want